I don't read my books backwards.
She said what she said. I like how you said that. You don't read your books backwards.
Hi learning enthusiasts. Welcome back to another exciting video from EduQuest Horizon. Today, we're going to explore something really cool. How to up your vocabulary game, so you can speak confidently like some of your favorite celebrities. Did you catch that moment when Priyanka Chopra Jonas effortlessly said, "I don't read my books backwards"? It wasn't just the line that stood out, it was the powerful vocabulary she used, making her sound confident and sharp. Don't you want to express yourself like that? In today's video, we're diving into celebrity interviews and picking up powerful words and phrases that they use to sound bold, polished, and confident. These aren't just any words, these are the ones that can transform the way you speak. So, if you're ready to start sounding like a star, let's get right into it and break down some amazing vocabulary from real interviews. Let's go.
I want to start with your very singular ability to create menace on screen, right? You're not a physically imposing man, but on screen you're really terrifying. Shami was terrifying, right? That repressed rage in Joji. In Mamanan, you're beating a dog to death. Of course, the cop in Pushpa, God knows what awful things you're going to do in the next film, right? And even Ranga with Avisham, he's of course charming and he's so charismatic, but there's a sliver there that he's capable of doing terrible things, which we see in the Damsharads scene, right? Which becomes uncomfortable. We know that this could go wrong very easily. What are you tapping into to summon that kind of unhinged intensity?
You saw host Anupama Chopra effortlessly use a list of advanced vocabulary to describe the various characters played by Farhad in different movies. Now, let's explore some of these words along with their meanings. Comment below and let me know how many of these words you already knew beforehand. In the clip, Anupama Chopra referred to one of Farhad's characters as having an air of menace. Now, what does menace mean? It refers to someone or something that feels like a threat or danger. For example, his icy stare filled the room with menace, instantly creating tension. Now, let's talk about the phrase repressed rage. What does it mean? Well, it refers to anger or frustration that someone keeps buried deep inside, without openly expressing it. It's like a volcano, silent, but ready to erupt at any moment. Here's a sentence to understand it better. Years of repressed rage finally boiled over, and he couldn't hold back his feelings any longer. This shows how emotions, when held in for too long, can eventually explode. Next, let's explore the phrase tapping into. This means to access or make use of a resource, idea, or ability for a purpose. For example, she is tapping into her creativity to come up with unique solutions for the project. It's all about drawing on what you have to achieve something great. Have you ever tapped into a hidden talent or resource? Next up, we have the word sliver. It means a tiny, narrow piece of something. Think of it like a small fragment of a whole. Here's a sentence to help you understand it. She felt a sliver of hope in the midst of all the chaos. Even a small piece of something, like hope, can make a big difference. Did you know this word? Let me know in the comments below.
I'm quite enjoying this cathartic. I felt like I was sitting with my therapist.
Yeah, I had this sort of aura around me. Come, tell me your secrets.
I quite enjoyed this therapy session, Tina. Thank you for
Let's explore the word cathartic. It means something that helps you release strong emotions and gives you a sense of relief or freedom. For example, writing in her journal every night was a cathartic experience, helping her release all her pent-up emotions. It's like a weight being lifted off your shoulders when you finally let those feelings out. Next, we have the word aura. An aura is that special vibe or energy that someone or something gives off. It's like an invisible force that makes you feel a certain way about them. For example, he had an aura of confidence that drew people towards him. It's not something you can see, but you can definitely feel it. Do you know someone with a strong aura? Comment below.
I mean, Hazel, we were concerned Hazel would be really disinterested, and she's actually, she quite likes her.
She does?
Yeah.
That's
No,
good.
I turned my back for a second yesterday, and I went to the kitchen to make her some lunch, and I came back to discover Hazel just dragging Violet off her playmat. Just gently sort of just dragging her.
Pulling a
and
baby,
and
yeah.
Violet looked a bit wide-eyed,
Yeah.
And I just said, oh, Hazel, I don't think we want to do that. And she goes, I just want to get her in a better spot.
Oh my god, kids are just so cute and funny at the same time. I mean, just look at what she did and the answer she gave to justify her act. Now, let's dive into the phrase wide-eyed. It describes someone who looks amazed or full of wonder, often with their eyes wide open in surprise. For example, the kids were wide-eyed as they watched the fireworks light up the night sky. It's that innocent, excited look you get when something incredible happens. Isn't it wonderful to see that pure joy? Have you ever had a wide-eyed moment?
This is Ava. She's 16 years old. An age where girls should be enjoying their innocence and joys of their youth, but she, at such a tender age, understands the importance of being a voice for her peers, an advocate for young girls and women around the world who may not have the opportunities that us sitting over here have. So receiving this honor from a hero like her makes this so much more exceptional. So thank you.
Next, let's explore the phrase tender age. This term refers to a very young or delicate stage of development, often highlighting vulnerability and innocence. For example, at her tender age, she showed remarkable talent in music. It emphasizes how young and impressionable someone is. Up next, we have advocate. It refers to someone who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or idea. As a verb, it means to support or argue for something. For example, she decided to become an advocate for environmental protection, working tirelessly to raise awareness. Being an advocate means standing up for what you believe in. Do you advocate for any causes? That wraps up today's session. I hope you paid close attention to the confidence each person displayed and the impressive vocabulary they used. Keep practicing, and you'll master English in no time. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel.